Hello, guys. Good evening. We're live again, and I'll be doing a quick recap of today's trading activity shortly. Okay, let's jump to the chart here. On next USD today, this position was one I took yesterday night. I already talked about it this morning. It was off the 4-hour time frame. You can see there's bullish engulfing here, and today price it came lower than that and we broke to the downside here. So this moment here, this low that was responsible for taking out this high, this low here responsible for that got taken out here. We've got a break of structure right there on the 4-hour, and this high is responsible for that. Okay, how can I mark that up without disturbing this? This high here is responsible. I'll just delete it. Okay, this I, like I said, is responsible for that, and this present I is our protected I, and there is no candle close above it yet, so it's still very valid. And so far, the last week of structure is to the downside. We'll still be looking forward to see reasons to take a sell position, and you know this could have been a nice entry in form of the bearish engulfing, but it didn't take out the previous high. So I want the candle to take out the previous high formed, then close below the bullish candle. This also right here could have been a nice entry, but this candle didn't take out this previous high. I wanted to go far above it or just a little, then close below the candle. Then I will confirm something like a shift to the bears. Right, that's XAUSD, and looking at Euro USD, we experienced a little reversal today. Though on the 4-hour time frame, this high here, this high was the protected high for us. Okay, this is the high here. This is the high for us, and there's no candle close above it yet to confirm the continuous break of structure to the upside. So, but the last break of structure is still bullish. You know, this candle did close above this high, and this is the breaking point that happened fr- from as a result of this move from this low here to this high. So the last break of structure is still to the upside, and this is our high. So far, there's no candle close above it, neither below this low responsible for that. So till there's a candle close below this low, or we probably create a new high, continue the upward movement. We're still looking for the bullish engulfing also on the 1 hour, because on the 4-hour time frame we are still very bullish, and though there's a reversal today, my position here, I closed it somewhere around there. Yeah, I closed the entry somewhere around there, just to secure a little profit of it the moment I saw the big bearish candles forming, and the sellers are taking over, and I took out a little profit of this year. So we're waiting to see the confirmation to continue the bullish movement tomorrow, and if it's going to break the structure to the downside, we'll patiently wait and react to what the chart is giving us. Looking at USDJPY on the 1 hour time frame, you can see this is a nice entry to take a sell here, and this position is a very good one. You can see take a sell of that here, and the price came in, just cleared 1:1, did 1:3, and did a full TP 1:5. Come in just a minute. So that entry was a valid one for me, and I took some I took full profit of that. It was a really nice entry. And now it's doing a little reversal. Let's see, so far we are still breaking to the downside. And this range here from this high to this low is still valid. As you can see, we don't have candle close below it yet. So if price comes up here a little, then continue the downward push. I'll be waiting for reversals and confirmations pointing to the downside tomorrow in alignment with the structure on the 4 hour. I'll be waiting for confirmation on the 1 hour time frame, and I'll be looking forward to see the bearish engulfing form that'll confirm my entry. Looking at GBP card, the 4 hour time frame, you know, this is our high, and it's still very valid. There's no candle close above it yet on the 4 hour, and this low here is still valid. We've been in this range for a very long time now. So far, anything I'm looking at to see on GBP card pair is bearish entry, and you know this bearish engulfing candle here formed, and it was a little late, so I got in around there. I took a sell of that, did 1:1 enough for me to break even, but it was very fast, and I was not even on it before the reversal, so I took loss on this particular account. I mean this particular trade. It was a loss for me on GBP card. And on GBP also looking at it, we are still very bearish. As you can see, this I2 is still valid. We don't have candle close above it yet, and anything we look out to see still be the bearish engulfing. Wow, this is an entry here. Let me see how good that is of the 4 hour time frame. Oh, that's very large. That's like 66 pips. If price can just come into the 20 pips section of it, then I'll gladly take a sell off it. It's going to be a nice entry. Let me just put it there and let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, on AUD today, price has been delivering well. I had a loss here, though the big entry is still valid open. I took my first partial at 1:3. It did 1:3 today. As you can see, it did more than 1:3, and the second position is still open, and I have my stop loss somewhere around there. So I'm waiting for it to give me the full TP 1:5. It was a very nice entry off the 4 hour time frame. As you can see, this is the bullish engulfing candle I followed, and price has been delivering well. Okay, now back to GBP USD, where we were last time was this impulse to the upside, and I was not in this position. It was just a markup I did because of some other position that later ran into a loss. I left this one, and it happens to be the runner. Yeah, as you can see, it's very nice. So, but that's that. On the 4 hour time frame, this is the high for us, and the high is still valid. We are yet to form a new high. There's no candle close above it yet. So price might come down and mitigate all this imbalance here because there's little to no selling activity around here. So we might mitigate that, then continue the bullish movement, and be waiting for reversal somewhere around here. If we see the confirmation in form of the bullish engulfing, it'd be nice to take a buy of that. I'm looking at USD card. I saw this entry late. When I saw it, it was around here, and it was as a result of the first movement was as a result of the news that dropped today regarding unemployment claims, and it really it added volatility to the market, and I could not really enter at the exact point here. If I had entered here, I would have had in like 1:4. Obviously, I would have taken the first partial, but now I just set the sell limit here, trying to take a sell of this. But I already deleted that though. It's late already. It already had run more than 1:1 or 1:2, so it's a game of probability. Price might continue the downward movement and it might just went back. But now, if I'll be taking another entry, it will be off a new bearish engulfing candle. I'm going to be taking the entry of, if I sight a new bearish engulfing candle, if the reversal is happening somewhere around there, uh, uh, to be a nice one. If I spot the bearish engulfing candle here, so I'll take a buy of that. I mean a sell rather. Okay, to return this. All right. Now the last we'll be looking at is USD CHF. USD CHF today, I took a loss of that too. On the 4 hour time frame, you can see this bearish engulfing candle. I followed that and price took out my stop loss. It came back up here, but so far this high is still valid. From this high to this low, still valid as the the range we are. And if price can close above this high, then we'll shift bullish, and if not, we'll continue the downward movement and confirm our bearish entries with the bearish engulfing candle. Yeah, all right. Thank you for joining the recap session this evening. I hope to see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. West African time.